Okay. Good morning, Ron. Ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm very happy to be here to presenting about my country identity. So as you know, my name is Houmlack. I'm from Laos. Okay. You must be curious, right, about my identity of my country, what it is. Okay. My topic is some preparation among major ethnic groups in Laos, the big ethnic group in Laos. So what they are. Okay, the main purpose, I have two purposes why I present this topic. The first, I would like to introduce the identity of my country, especially the people, the population. And the second thing is, I would like to demonstrate my country also has kind of diversity of the population. Okay, so I will divide my presentation into three main parts. The first is the big ethnic groups, what they are, not minority group. Minority groups, of course, many. And the second thing is characteristic of each big ethnic group. And the last one is originality, where each group came from. And the time will take 5 minutes approximately. Okay, the major ethnic groups, so what they are. The first, we go to Lao Lum. Lum is mean under. So in English we call lowland Lao. Second group is Lao Teng. Teng is mean upper, upland Lao. So many kind of Lao. The last one is Lao Sung. Sung is high, so highland Lao. So among three big major groups are divided into 47 minority groups. They have their own dialect, own characteristics. Okay, let's move to each characteristic of each group. Okay, Lao Lum. So how they are? So usually Lao Lum, they live on the flat land. So if possible, if there's rivers, they also prefer to live near the river because fishing, the lifestyle. And then usually about the work, they usually work in the office, like in the public offices or private offices. Okay, the next group, Lao Teng. So they usually live on the plateau, on the valleys. So wherever there are valleys or the mountains, these people are usually settle themselves there. And they usually rely on kind of the natural life, like they keep hunting, they hunt the animals. And also the one thing is more important is their life also relies on agricultural plantation. They plant rice, they plant corn, and etc. Okay, let's move to last group, Lao Sung. Is very special. They live in the mountains. And also their life is the same as the Lao Teng people. But the one thing is very kind of particular is they are very decisive. If this group of people, if they love someone, they love forever. If they hate you, of course, they no longer trust you. They are very decisive people. Okay, originality and present in the total population now. So Lao Lum, usually this group of people was originated from kind of Thai tribe. This is the original tribe that occupy in Laos is as the first group. And then now the proportion of percent is 68% is account for the number in the total population in Laos now. Okay. The language, they have Lao language. Lao language is currently an official for writing and speaking. And Lao Teng. This one is anyone from Cambodia? Anyone please? Anyone from Cambodia? Okay. So this group of people originated from Cambodia. The total percent is 22%. And they have their own dialect, but they have no writing characters. They only speaking. But the character is very few, very limited. And then Lao Sung. Maybe anyone from China? Okay. This group came from China. So kind of the way of dressing, the way of lifestyle is very similar for some minority groups in China, very similar. And this one is account for 9% of total population. And they have kind of their dialect. And they have speaking language and they have characters. But especially the writing characters are the same as English. So they type very fast. Okay, let's come to my conclusion. The last I have mentioned is Lao. Of course, there are 3 big ethnic groups and are divided into small 47 minority groups. Each has kind of the identity by itself. And of course, the originality of each group was different. Okay, this is the last. I'm very happy and welcome for your comments and questions. Okay, yes?
Because different many languages, what is the official language?
Language, we do use Lao language now, even though speaking and writing, we use the Lao language officially. But the second is for international communication. We have, in the former time, we use French, and later English is getting popular in the kind of relation.
So you can speak both French and English?
For my father and mother and my uncle, they can speak. But for the new generation, usually are popular in speaking English and popular or famous in learning English. But the French we still keep maintain for some times. Okay, yes, Tadasan.
Are they communicating each other, or are they perfectly separated, never communicate?
Okay, very good questions. So far have 3 ethnic groups live together. There is kind of areas now like a Lao Su or Lao Chen. They do not just stay on the mountain. They have to move down to the lowland area, because if they stay on the mountain, they destroy a lot of natural resources, forests and animals. So some have moved out because of the government policy. They have moved out and they work together. Not only the lowland Lao work in the office, each of them also participated in the working. Okay, very good question. Okay.
Question is that can the people from different groups get married?
Okay, thank you. This one is very sure and possible. There are a lot of cases about kind of the different marriage between the people from different groups. It's possible, but not much. Okay, possible. Yep.
You meet new person, can you recognize which tribes that people came from? I mean, is there any difference pronunciation or working shapes?
Okay, very good. Of course, each group they have differences. Like of course, the pronunciation, because when you speak Lao, if you were from different group, your pronunciation is very strange. And suddenly, if they hear your pronunciation, they recognize you are not in this group. It's kind of identity to recognize you are not in this group. It's very good. Okay, yes, that's it. Okay, thank you very much.